Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Atlanta Falcons and the Philadelphia Eagles. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Throwing on first is Wentz. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. This time 7. We own them. Hey, watch that. Check Mike. 54.
Throwing is Wentz. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Eagles 7, Falcons nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. And so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, he's got a man, complete. 20, 10, touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley, 79 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. when you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. So we got
Working from the gun, Wentz. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out and giving the ball back to their offense.
Taken from just outside the 30. A nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right? Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
They're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and it's 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 23. 14 yards there and a Falcon 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Blair. Javon Hargrave there on the stop.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Blair. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons have taken the lead. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
The score, Falcons 14, Eagles 7.
Now following the touchdown, Richter to kick off. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
What we got? Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Wentz. And he will find his man on the outside. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Wentz now on 1st down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
Wentz's pass.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
21, the ball carrier.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Foreseeing completion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the first quarter, as that's a 1st down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Will Parks. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Right there, 54, right there, right there. 2-J. Time to go, night. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And he's got his man on the out route. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
6-yard pickup.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Switch it. Hey, Rick, 5-2, out here. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. It's our field. Hey, other side, solid. Hey, it's our house.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wentz under pressure here, and down he goes. Sack back at about the 43-yard line. In for the sack, Deion Jones. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. From the gun, it's Wentz. A scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 36. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Jim. Down the man inside, down the man.
On play action, Wentz. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught in the end zone by Jalen Reagor. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Reagor, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
First down. It's Blair. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throwing left side, it's complete.
The pass.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
A throw over the middle taken in. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
1st and goal, Atlanta.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. They'll look to throw again. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
A terrible spot for a holding call as he'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal. goes into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons have broken our tie.
The kick is good.
And he puts it through.
Makes the score Falcons 21, Eagles 14.
Now following the touchdown, Richter to kick off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. To throw is Wentz. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Wentz now on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's Bush. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 31. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Wentz on the give to Sanders. Sanders a first down, still going. And down to the 16-yard line. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Wentz. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Quick throw out wide by Wentz. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll run with Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all to score as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Second and 2.
Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Falcon first down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
A gain of 12.
12 more yards there and another first down. They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Hayden Hurst, former first-round pick, the intended target. But it'll be second down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
This one caught by Ridley. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 25-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
First down, Falcons.
To throw now on first down. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Good job over there, baby.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown.
Lining up for the point after.
Julio Jones. As the first half is winding down. And the Falcons have broken our tie.
Makes the score.
Bailey got the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now James returning. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Take over first and 10 at the 29-yard line.
This clearly the final play of the half, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it with 3 seconds remaining. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, it's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. His first catch of this third quarter, he had 7 in the first half. It's also a first down. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
A gain of 9.
That's a good-looking play to me. The big tight end on a crossing route coming underneath. Sometimes he can gain some serious momentum going forward, can he?
Yeah, he can indeed, and pretty well executed there. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
He was
just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Another run here with Sanders. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Miles Sanders.
Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. That leaves them with 3rd and long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
At the 21-yard line.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
On first down, Wentz got his man complete over the middle. It's Bush, and he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Get that quarterback. It all comes. 357. Check, Mike 54. Mike 54. Exit, exit.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
54. And we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Well, 3 scores in this game. I think that deserves some type of a broad gesture. I know in hockey, that's called a hat trick, and people throw their hats out on the ice. What about us? What can we do for this guy?
Well, if I'm his teammates, I'm buying him a little steak dinner tonight, right? At least a skirt steak, probably a filet.
Oh, you're going big. I like that.
I mean, skirt steak.
You can't give the guy a skirt steak. It's supposed to be
10 ounce, 16 ounce. Fine. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with and for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. He'll rifle this one deep, and this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. It's up and good, and they jump back ahead, 35-28. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
They'll run on 1st down. Blair. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
16 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Right back to him on 1st down. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And the Falcon 1st down.
Let's go. 79.
On 1st down, it's Blair. And down inside the 15 he goes. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now, because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there's another 1st down run right there.
Eluding the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown.
Dan Bailey.
Julio Jones there to make the grab. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that will tie our game here in the third. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is making sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, Wentz. On Wentz is intercepted yet again. Picked off at the 38.
Intercepted.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in.
The pass.
A gain of 32 that time.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout, and they hook up again for another big play.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He's looking for Ridley again, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Push him back. Check 50, check 50.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz. This will be caught at about the 6. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And his kick is good.
the score, Eagles 42, Falcons 35.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they'll take him down inside his own 5. And a penalty marker down 2. My goodness. So erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Incomplete.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there, because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. Flushed out right. Over the middle, complete. That's Blair. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. A gain there of 21 yards. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. They'll run on first down. Blair. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Blair, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Going for the deep ball. And now here is another interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Yeah, he just danced away from that one defender on his way to a gain of about 7 yards.
39-yard line.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Here's a quick throw out left, that's caught.
Made the quick throw there outside the numbers, and you can feel the thought process. They just wanted to get in his hands and let him make a play. But how about the job they did defensively to keep him bottled up? Instead, they tackle him for a loss.
Check 26, check 26.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
25-yard line.
Hey, we got 4 down. I got to go. Great. Switch. 45. Mike, 45. Hey, here I come.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Under 10. 10.
Wentz now on first down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Wentz's pass.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
8 yards.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
It's our time. It's our time. He's cracked.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, first and goal. They've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together in a good week of practice.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, 46 yards. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Eagles 49, Falcons 42.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
The deep ball.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Quickly completed to the right flat. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Wentz on target to Rager. First down, Eagles.
First and 10 at the
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Watch the run. Watch the run. It's out, baby. That's baby out.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down by Deion.
Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
Brings up second.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Check it back. Check it back.
They'll go again with Sanders. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Brings up third down and 9.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
Hey, they scared.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. And they will take a knee here. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. It's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Eagles, they inch closer to respectability now at 3-6 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, the turnaround hasn't materialized as they fall to 2-7. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Carolina Panthers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.